Prince returns to Spotify, WhatsApp beefs up security, Amazon Tap gets a hands-free update, and more. It's Friday, February 10th, and this is Crunch Report. As you probably remember, the amazing musical artist Prince died last year. Doubly unfortunately, if you wanted then or since to listen to one of his songs on a streaming service like Spotify, you were out of luck. His music was taken off those services in 2015 because he wasn't happy with the royalty deals. But this Sunday, half a dozen of his greatest hits compilations and nearly 20 studio albums are going to be back on both Spotify and Napster, and possibly other services, but those are the two that have been confirmed. If you're not a Prince fan yet, A, wow, and B, I'd suggest starting with Dirty Mind, where you will hear some of the filthiest lyrics ever recorded. WhatsApp is now more secure thanks to the addition of two-factor authentication. For your own security, I hope most of you know that what two-factor means at this point, but if not, it's basically creating an extra step to verify your identity. In the case of WhatsApp, that means you get a 6-digit passcode that you need to provide whenever you're registering a new phone number in the app. You can also provide a recovery email address in case you forget the passcode. WhatsApp actually beta tested this two-step system back in November, but now it's available to all WhatsApp users. There used to be two big differences between Amazon's Tap and Echo. For one thing, the Tap has better sound, and for another, it required you to tap the microphone to turn on the Alexa voice features. Now, one of those differences is mostly going away because thanks to a new software update, Tap can now be used completely hands-free. Like the Echo, you just speak Alexa's name and that activates it. Though if you like tapping, you can stick with that too. This update also includes Echo spatial perception, so if you have multiple Amazon devices, they can determine which one is closest and then answer accordingly. Apple is releasing its Beats X wireless headphones this week, 6 months after they were first announced. They seem to have been overshadowed a little by Apple's AirPods. Maybe that's because they're pretty similar to existing Beats products, particularly the Power Beats 3, at least according to TechCrunch's Brian Heater. Still, Brian was reasonably impressed by the sound quality, the battery life, and the form factor. One last thing to keep in mind though, Beats X headphones cost $150, so it seems like what you're really paying for here is the Beats brand. That's the report for today. I'm Anthony Ha. Crunch Report airs every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on TechCrunch.com. You can also find us on iTunes and on YouTube. Your regular host, Tito Hamzy, will be back next week.